So I use all this stuff. So you see how that works?
Mm-hmm.
It's called how you view things.
And speaking about rap, because we did a video about BG, and I saw people comment on that. They feel like they like how BG sounds and what he's rapping about.
People commented for real.
Yeah. And I respond to. I was like, I don't have a problem with how he sounds, but don't you want to hear something different from BG? That's done a lot of time in prison. He's older. I'm not sure if he has kids or not, but he should see life differently. And I would want to hear my artist who I've grown up, like when I was in high school, he was rapping. I'm a grown man now. BG is a grown man. He might be a granddaddy. I want to hear, if he's gonna be rapping, I want to hear a different perspective. And I think we were talking about how Juvenile gives you.
I said BG.
Juvenile gives you different perspectives. He raps about different stuff. But every time I turn on a BG song, it's the same thing. It's nothing wrong with it, but it don't make me want to go and listen to it multiple times. Like I said, I do like BG, but I want to hear something different. And I think he got a song with Sexy Red. I mean, okay.
He got a Sexy Red beat. See, this is what they do to our page. 6 comments, but I only see 2 of them. You see what I'm saying?
Somebody say you soft anyway. I saw that. Well, I wonder why they don't show you. That's weird.
Who see, you see what I'm saying? Who's soft? They don't show everything.
Hit reply, one reply. That's just gonna show us. Okay.
Yeah.
That's weird. You want to go to the studio thing and try to pull it up that way?
Nah, I don't want to be too long, but yeah. Man, I was saying it's called Muhammad Ali used to say something.
Okay, go ahead.
If a man is paraphrasing, a man in his 20 years old should not think the same way when he's 40 years old.
No, you shouldn't.
And BG
go ahead.
Is giving us content of the same way he was thinking when he was 20 years old.
Right.
Give us content on the trials and tribulations you had going to prison.
Yeah.
And probably somebody rat on you.
Yeah.
Or you refuse to rat. Give us that aspect.
Yeah.
I know you got it. I know you had to cry. You had to cry at least for a week up in there.
Right.
Let's talk for real, Brett.
Yeah, for sure. And that's what I would want, something like that. I don't listen to like Jay-Z. Jay-Z's first album, he's not gonna be rapping about the same stuff on his last album. That's just progression. That's growth. As a man, that's what you're supposed to do. But I guess some people still want to hear the artist do the same thing over and over and over again to different beats as they get older. Like my music taste have changed. The stuff I want to listen to has changed. So if I liked an artist, I want to see where they're going. If I'm progressing in life and getting smarter and seeing things differently, I would hope you would see things differently too.
That's what Andre 3000 said several months ago. And Lil Wayne said, this man is crazy. Lil Wayne be eating fettuccine shrimps.
Okay.
Filet mignon. Lobster tail. And been out ain't never seen a hood in 40 years. But he's still rapping sometimes about some hood stuff.
For sure.
Lil Wayne, I want to hear Lollipop Lil Wayne. Come back, or Mrs. Officer.
Yeah.
Or at the most, Mona Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
Come back with you. Come back as an artist.
Right. And BG did drop an album or a mixtape, what do you want to call it, with Gucci Mane. And I listened to some before I comment. I was like, well, let me see if what me and Lewis are saying is on par with what's really going on. And what was BG rapping about? I got bricks. I'm a killer, but
I got to hold a strap.
Yeah. Like, okay, I get it. But okay, do a couple songs. But what else? Like, I've already heard that, and like I say, it's cool. But if you're a great artist, we're going to have expectations. We're going to want to challenge you as an artist too. Like, I don't just want you just to put a song out and I'm just such a fan that I love it no matter what it sounds like.
Did he rap about Bootsy put money on his books while in prison? And
I don't think I heard that yet, but yeah.
Why you rap about that?
Yeah. Maybe it's coming. Like I said, I'm gonna give BG a chance, but I'm just saying that's just something I'm looking forward to hearing. I want to hear some growth. That's all. Nothing wrong with that.
And BG, I saw how you got out of prison. you look like Charlie Brown. All right. They said put a chain around your neck, get some jewelry, and get your swag back. And you see how he was so humble when he was in that car looking dusty.
Yeah. But all that chain, you get that chain, start so blinking, get a watch, you know.
Yeah, now but he was so humble coming out there.
And that's an important thing. We should touch on that too. But sometimes men, we don't grow up and will prison stunt your growth? Yeah, it will. It's not always gonna stunt your growth, but when you get out, you should be a different man. You should be a different person. You shouldn't be wanting to try to do the same things you were doing when in your 20s when you get out.
Watch this, Brandon. I was at a water fountain 2 months ago, drinking water at the gym. This when my back was still hurting. And while I'm drinking my water, it's 2 water fountains. Another water fountain, if a person come up there and use it, your pressure go all the way down.
Okay.
So I was drinking my water. I don't drink that much water at the gym, so I was drinking. Somebody come up there, push it down. Brandon, I damn got angry. That's a hold on. I can't fight nobody no more.
Can you? I mean,
I can't.
Why not? But okay, that's fair enough. I think if you just hit somebody,
Brandon, you gotta have your legs, Brandon. Fighting is all about your legs.
Louis, look, have you seen your hand? I mean, I see what you're saying. If you sitting down,
Brandon, I told Nicole I could get my ass whooped. I accept that. People can whoop my ass now. People, if you see me in public,
don't say that.
Before I had the surgery and get healed up, you can whoop my ass with no problem right now. Unless I can get to hug you.
So
and then I thought about it, I was like, man, he didn't know my water pressure go down. But I said, man, can you wait till I finish? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So I thought, man, for some reason that got me angry. I usually don't get angry. Because I don't like kissing a water fountain. When the water go low, you got to kiss it.
Yeah,
I don't like it. I didn't like that, but reality stepped in. I said, man, can you just wait a little bit while I get the water? He said, oh, I'm sorry, no problem.
Right.
But I did get split angry, but I said, shit, I can't. Brandon, you don't know, Brandon. If I'm willing to take me becoming a paraplegic over the surgery, that's how serious it is.
I got you.
Because
like I say, it is a serious thing. If
you don't do it, you go come one regardless.
Yeah.
So might as well do it early, and if everything works out, you could be at this level or better.
Right.
You wait too long, when you decrease, there ain't no coming back up.
Right. That's what I'm about to say.
If it's too down.
It's harder to, I got you.
Yeah. So man, y'all don't know. But I'm humble now. I was humble before. When people be in the cars, it takes a lot for me to get angry in the car. That only happened that one time when the man was being it was like a movie behind me was happening. I told you about that story, right, Brandon?
I can't remember.
The guys beeping his horn and then went off the side of the road, sped up right beside me.
Hold on one second, Louis.
And then sped up right beside me.
Go ahead. Yeah, I'm back.
Guy I was driving, person in front of me put their signal light on.
Oh yeah, I do remember.
Got jipped to the side. Then a man in a 500 Benz speed up.
I remember
V8 engine, you can hear it. Beeping the horn. Boop, 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 boop. We in the one lane, right? He come up to the side of me. That's on the side road. Wall and debris. Hey, in a road right there.
You're right.
Came up right there. I said, "Oh, he want to get down." So, because he done all that, now I'm ready for him. So I looked up. I did this. I looked. I said, if he made eye contact, I was ramming my car into his passenger side car. And but he had to look me in my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't do it.
So you let him.
he didn't do it, and he kind of like eased up because it wasn't the road. He was about to
he was in it, right.
Yeah, right. It got behind me.
Right.
The light was yellow, about to turn red. This motherfucker said to stay behind me. He went around and ran the whole damn light.
Right.
But he
was that necessary? It was over.
It was over because he did too much right then, Brandon.
Right.
I fell through. I said, "Oh, he big and bad. He don't know. I'm trying to bust them knees out." You know, I try to bust those knees out. That's why I wanted to do if he looked me in my eyes. But you see how God protects you?
Yeah. And like I said, you could have hurt yourself as well, but
I was gonna hurt myself.
Okay, but you never
I'm on the driver's side. I got the passenger side is empty. I got the whole hood, and he just got that little bumper, that little door when his legs at, and that was gonna get. I hope the bend them damn legs up like pretzels. That's what I want. You know, I don't get like that, Brandon, but he was over the top. He was over the top that time.
So do you have a temper? You think you have a temper?
No, Nicole said I got one, but if a man has a temper and he's 40 and nothing never happened, does he really got a temper?
Stuff just bothers you.
Most stuff don't bother me. Here's the thing about me. I react with looks, and even with Brandon, I may get loud. That don't necessarily means I'm angry or upset.
I don't take it that way. Yeah,
but she takes it that way with me. But my voice has got elevated. Yeah. But this is why I tell you. She said, "You get angry." I said, "Did I put my hands on anybody?"
Right.
If the answer is no, I did not really get angry.
Yeah. And I tell my daughter the same kind of thing. Like, just because I raise my voice or I elevate it or whatever, I'm not angry at you. I'm just reacting. And sometimes you just react. You heard me when you called me before we went on the stream. Like, I may have raised my voice a little bit, but I'm not mad at her. Like, I'm telling her what happened and I'm just reacting. That's just human nature. Certain people react a little louder than other people, but you're not in a rage. You're not ready to beat somebody up necessarily. You're not out of control. Like, there's a difference between in control and out of control.
Correct.